I have a whole lot to talk about. The future's going to be changing for me and my channel. Hello guys, it's Jack's Games. In case you didn't see the title, there's been a whole lot going around with Forsaken for like the past 4 months, I think. I'm going to try to explain this as short as possible. But what's basically been going on is this one person named Soul Driven Love, the former head dev of Forsaken, has gotten into a bunch of bad things. There was a bunch of dramas surrounding this one person. It got to the point where there was this one drama that had Soul try to sell the game, like just left the game and tried to sell it, and then it got into like a lot of law stuff. Coco and Basil were put forth like the sort of like the leads of Forsaken. They worked on it. Well, we thought Soul was gone for good, but then 2 months later, I'd say, we found out that they signed an NDA with Soul. If you don't know what that is, basically, Soul is still receiving 25% of the revenue from the game, and they weren't allowed to tell anyone that. It's a non-disclosure act, I think it's called. There was more drama around that, but then it kind of just died down a little bit, and then people kind of just kept playing the game anyway. Some people were still mad at the fact that people kept still playing the game, even though we found out that Soul got some of the revenue. And now, this week, at the time of recording this, Soul has still been in contact with the devs, and one of the developers, I can't recall their name, but they still have been talking to Soul. They got kicked out of the group, but then there was this other dude that also did bad things in the dev group and got kept into it and got promoted. The devs lied to us by saying that Soul had no contact with them whatsoever, and they'll have nothing to do with the game anymore, but they're still talking to one of the devs. And to top it all off, they apparently do actually have a solution. They won't execute it because they're afraid they won't get as much players as they did on Forsaken right now, since Forsaken is such a big game right now, and they're afraid that they won't be getting as much players as they would right now. This is just what I've heard from other YouTubers and others. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, or feel free to add on, but this is what I've heard right now. Now, drama related, why I'm probably gonna be done with Forsaken is most people just hear the drama and then soon forget about it when the next update comes out. If this keeps happening, there's nothing, the devs aren't gonna do anything about the game. They're just gonna keep maybe a small little apology at most. But if we just continue to play this game, there's nothing that's going to be done about it. But I think this drama, I've seen a lot of YouTubers quit. As more people were quitting, they might start to do something about it, but I'm not sure. People say that the devs are just greedy for the money, and I somewhat agree with that, actually. I just feel like they do minimal things to try to calm down the drama or just completely ignore it. It's just so upsetting because this game had potential. It had a pathway to being successful. It was the devs that screwed it up. It was Soul. It was everything going around revolving them. But now they just are in contact with Soul. They're they want people just to play, and they want their money. They don't care about anything else. And as I said before, it's just gonna keep happening. So I just decided it might be time to set down the game and move on. The most amount of drama that I've ever experienced in one game. This is not the end of my spiel about all of this. The reason why I'm being done with this game is not just because of the drama, it's actually just about the game itself and the players. This game is just so unbalanced, it's like not even enjoyable to play. For example, the new Veronica update. It's basically impossible to play Slasher now. He's like stamina dependent and he has no ranged abilities. So Veronica can literally just go across the entire map and drain all of Slasher's stamina. It's so annoying for the killers to deal with. It's like, no matter how much buffs or nerfs you give Veronica, it'll probably just not even matter. The only way you can fix it is just rework her kit entirely. I felt the same way for Two Time. They got what, like 2 nerfs? And they still found ways to make Two Time OP again. It's like they're gonna have to rework Two Time's whole kit again in order to make it balanced. And also, it's just super hard for beginners to start learning this game because of all the people that just like stun and shoot. They don't even know how to play the game yet. And they don't ever like get the chance to like effectively use the kit because they don't know what they're doing. It's so ridiculous. Another thing is the players in general. It's just the people that complain and like get all mad over like literally anything. This is one thing. From like whenever I'm killer, from the point the chase starts and I start chasing them to the point where like I kill them and it's the end of the chase and I go after someone else will be around 30 seconds to a minute. And then once I'm done being killer, all I see in chat is target her. Oh my goodness, target her. There's a difference between a chase and targeting. A targeting is literally going after one survivor for like more than a minute, and even when like of all of the other survivors are nearby and there's like a whole group, you still go after this one person. That's targeting. Targeting is not the killer chasing you and killing you within 30 seconds. And sometimes you have to target to win. For example, Slasher, he has no ranged moves, he only relies on stamina, so he's best at targeting people. Sometimes they just target you back. And it's like, that's happened to me before. I've won some, I lost some, but the ones I've lost are just like so annoying. It also sucks when your team won't do anything about it. They'll just like stand there and watch you get chased. There'll only be like one person trying to help, but the rest of the team, oh, they're doing generators. They're just generator hogs. Me and others also had problems with this. Just being targeted by other people. Like, for example, either hitting or missing a stun, they'll just go after you until you're dead. It's the worst. I hate it. Especially at the start of the round. You'll just be like going to a generator, or you haven't even like done anything yet. You just walked around a little bit. The killer will instantly see you and rush you down. It's like, I didn't waste 3 minutes waiting in the lobby just to be rushed down first thing in the round. But sometimes it's not really their fault because they probably didn't even know that I waited like 3 minutes. But it's just the worst, dude. I hate when that happens. There's also just a bit of toxicity mixed in with this Forsaken struggles stew. People will just say like, easy and stuff, and then after getting one stun, just like emote on them. It's just, you're not impressing anyone. You're not amusing anyone by doing that. It's just blatantly annoying. It's just flat out rude too. But I haven't experienced that much since like when I was more of a beginner to an intermediate. And people will just say like hateful stuff to you and like make you feel bad. Like literally once I was playing as a Dusakar because I was trying to max Dusakar. This was my last survivor I had to max. Keep in mind, I'm not a Dusakar main, so I don't really like playing Dusakar. It was me and this other dude, and I tried to do whatever I could do to protect the survivor. Eventually, he dies, and I'm in LMS. I lose LMS, and then I come back, and everyone saying, like, what is this Dusakar doing? What? I'm literally trying to help you. Why did I come back to this? And so we get into like a little bit of an argument. And then he just like starts saying how I'm a bad player and I suck. One of the worst things is just like, it was one of the friends of some person that I played with. It's like, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not a Dusakar main. If you could just stop and understand, then that would be great. It's just, I hate playing with those kind of people. Like, if you're like more experienced at your survivor, then there's like, it's valid for that reason because you should be knowing by now what you're doing. If you're not doing it, then that's on you. But like, when people are like new to something, it's just so like frustrating. And one final thing, looping. I absolutely hate looping. It's so annoying for the killer, and it's just not fun for the survivor either. More people do it than they did like a few months ago. Let me just tell you this. Looping will get you nowhere. Looping requires almost zero skills. All you do is just run around a structure. That's all you do. Looping is like an effective strat. But I just don't know how people find that enjoyable. Like, it's too easy. There's no challenge in it. It's also the worst when people say they're actually good. All they do is just run around a structure. There was this one person that literally said, "Who says guest isn't balanced?" You literally just ran around a structure. You can't be saying that. You cannot be for real right now. Guest is unbalanced because that exact reason. He sucks at countering loopers. Slasher is better at countering loopers than Guest is. Looping is effective, but it's a lazy, scummy way in order to survive and win. I'd rather lose an LMS than loop for the entire LMS. So yeah, this is basically all I have problems with the game, with the drama, and the game itself. Sorry for the amount of crash outs in this video. It's all the struggles in this game that just make me want to be done, and all the drama that just adds on to it. In my opinion, they should just like release another game or change the game name so that Soul can't like have any control and there's like no connection between them. Like, I know it's gonna have like a player drop that's not gonna be as popular, but like YouTubers like me and some others, like other more popular ones, can make videos on it and could possibly promote the game and it'll gather more players. But for right now, until something is fixed, and so Soul has no connection to the game for good, I'm gonna be done with Forsaken. I'm gonna play this last update. It's the last skin of the current masquerade event. But and after that, I'm just gonna be done. As you can see in the background, I'm playing a game called Die of Death. I've actually started to enjoy that game. So I'm gonna keep making content on this game, or start making content on this game. I'll also try some more asymmetrical horror games. But these are some recommendations if you're deciding to be done too, but you like asymmetrical horror. Or if you like the content of Forsaken, you could play Forsaken Sandbox, so it doesn't have any correlation to Soul. But I did hear that the devs of that game are starting to be greedy too. I don't know, that's just what I've heard. This is only just a basic summary of the drama that's going on. If you want more information, I recommend you watch Sharky Leo's newest video. There's also some more that I'll link in the description. But yeah, basically I don't want to be associated with this game if it's just going to keep getting more drama and then people are just going to keep playing it even though there's still a clear connection with Soul, and if the developers are going to do nothing about it and they're just going to keep letting Soul get in contact with this game, then I'm just not going to be associated with it. And if the game decides to have this same community and the people I play with or the people that are in my rounds, then I'm just not gonna play this anymore. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I encourage you not to play it anymore, but I can't control you, so do whatever you like. But for that, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in another video.